Welcome back to Golden Garden. Thank you to my frequent current viewers. Thank you to any new viewers coming. Thank you for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. It's definitely appreciated. I'm gonna jump right into the messages. These are zodiacs, so take the messages as they resonate. If it sounds familiar, keep it, share it. If it doesn't sound familiar, then just leave it there for somebody else. Sun, moon, and rising. Sun, moon, and rising on this channel. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you to the universe. Thank you to the divine. Thank you, God. I've already prayed over the cards, y'all. We're doing zodiac, so we'll start with earth sign energy here. Um, and I get a message of love in the beginning, and I get a message of love in the end, and hopefully everything will make sense once we finish the message. um yeah, we'll see what's going on. We'll get their ages, earth sign ages here. How old are these people? Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. How old? Ages here. Somebody could be between the ages of 20 and 23. Somebody between the ages of 20 and 32. Sorry about that. Yeah. Somebody's between the ages of 20 and 32. Somebody could be the age 23 or 24. Somebody could be between the ages of uh, 23 and 23 and 24. Then we have the ages between 20 and 32. Okay, we got the ages 32 and 37. Yeah. hmm Okay, let's get into it. Yeah, earth sign. Y'all are between the ages of 20 and 27. Also between the ages of 30 and 37. And then I could have somebody that's actually 42 here. Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yep, definitely. Earth signs between the ages of 20 and 27. Then earth signs between the ages of 30 and 37. Wow. Yep, 20 and 27, 30 and 37. And then I have somebody here that's 42. I still feel so attracted to you. I still feel so attracted to you. Somebody is in a relationship, okay? But one of y'all is thinking about a person from your past, okay? I got the feeling of two people in a relationship, and one of those two people are thinking about somebody from their past. You feel like you know that your person is thinking about somebody from the past, okay? You feel like that? Yeah. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. There's a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Feels like feminine energy. You think your man is thinking about somebody from their past. Or you're thinking about somebody from your past. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're thinking about somebody from your past. You're wondering, is this the right move? You could be making a huge life decision or something. Somebody could be making a huge life decision, or either somebody is um, one of y'all thinking about y'all old person. Somebody don't like to share their feelings. It's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Does not like to share their feelings at all in any way with nobody. Okay, they finna try to hold a lot of things in. They gonna try to hold me back from somebody that's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They say they ain't gonna let me in that energy at all. You ain't gonna find out nothing about me. Okay, except for my money. How I get my boy I work. Okay, you don't know nothing about me. Okay. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, somebody was released from jail. Somebody did do jail time. Somebody was released from jail or either did do jail time. At one point, they were under judgment. Somebody's father or ex. Yeah, they was under judgment. Had somebody in prison. Okay. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, your ex went to prison, or your father or your brother went to prison. Your uncle went to prison. Somebody went to prison here. They got released from prison. They out of prison. You thinking you should get back with them? I hope not. I don't know, child. Maybe they is your soulmate. Maybe that's why they got out of prison. I don't know. Let's find out. Or either the person you're in a relationship with, they got out of prison. They had a woman that was in prison. She done got out. No, I don't think this was no woman in prison. I really think it was a man that was in prison. Whoever. I don't know, child. Or they might finna get out of prison. I don't know. Somebody talking to somebody in prison that finna get out. They just got out of prison. They trying to get out of prison. Something like that. Something here. The Hierophant, Eight of Wands. Yeah, somebody keeping them in prison, keeping them locked up. Somebody be going to their parole hearing and getting them, saying a lot of stuff to keep them locked up, or going to their parole officer and stuff to get them locked up. So, what is this here? Take the messages as they resonate. Everything ain't gonna resonate for you. Some stuff will, some won't. I'm channeling for more than one earth sign here, but it's definitely a Hierophant that got something to do with this, or a heavy Taurus that somebody got to go to. Somebody has to go in front of this Hierophant. Somebody could be like having discussions with their significant other about money to help this person. You could be having conversations with your boo about helping this person that's in prison or got out of prison or something. Yes. Judgment. What's going on with this judgment and this Eight of Swords in reverse? There's some money here. And they passed. Yeah, somebody went to prison behind some money. And there's something about it. Okay. Capricorn energy definitely very significant here. Somebody burdened, stressed out. Or somebody watched somebody be burdened and stressed out. You know, for being sneaky and stealing this with some people. Somebody could be watching somebody finna go to prison, finna go to jail, and they deciding if they're gonna help this person. You having conversations with your boo about helping this person once they do go to prison. They ain't there yet. They could be on the way or something, child. What is this? What is this? What is the Eight of Swords in reverse? What is the Eight of Swords in reverse? Is somebody going to prison here? I don't know why I feel like that. Somebody going to prison, going to jail. Seven of Pentacles, investments. Somebody invested so much in somebody from the past. They're thinking about all they already done invested. Yeah, because of this relationship. Somebody done invested a lot within this relationship, like helping somebody family. Somebody could always help somebody family or something. Yeah, something significant about this Eight of Swords. Somebody helps somebody family a lot, an awful lot here. Okay. Four Cups sideways. They appreciate it. You know, it's not lost. Like they appreciate the help or something. Somebody could be fulfilling somebody financially, but not fulfilling them emotionally. Somebody here that does fulfill somebody like their finances, like they are a good provider, but emotionally and maybe physically or something, they don't provide. You know, they're somebody is settling. Got King of Wands sideways. Somebody is settling. Yeah, they don't just spark their passion like they would like for them to, but it's okay. That's what I'm getting from that. Somebody could be a Leo. Okay. Like they don't just spark their every desire, but it's okay. At least you provide financially. That's good enough or something. Sure. Temperance to the Ace of Wands. Yeah. It's a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is in a relationship. One of them is thinking about their ex. One of them, their family going to prison, somebody in prison in their family or something like that. Okay. Yeah, they provide financially, and that's great. But they don't know if they spark they definitely provide financially though. It's a fire sign and an earth sign in a relationship here. Fire sign is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. What else do we need to know? What else for this earth sign energy? But somebody is definitely still thinking about their ex. One of y'all is. If that was a question, yes, they were thinking about their ex. Move on. Yeah. It fell on this right here. Yeah. Somebody telling somebody to move on. And that's why they chose that person. They chose somebody because they didn't have the option to be with the person they really wanted to be with or something. Somebody told somebody to move on recently. Somebody like, just move on. Just move on. Yeah, somebody is told somebody to just move on. Okay. Dang. What's going on here? What is it? Somebody is communicating about moving on. Yeah. I feel like it's a lot of like insecurities within whatever this relationship is here. But somebody is probably still thinking about their ex. Child. Somebody gonna spend money on a honeymoon. Gonna spend most of their money on a honeymoon. Commitment. Yeah, somebody. Somebody's about to make a big commitment here. Somebody's about to make a big commitment, and it's normal to have thoughts. You're gonna go through your moments of, okay, is this really right? Is this really what I need to do? And that's normal. That's fine to have those thoughts. But yeah, it's definitely some sort of um commitment energy going on here. Somebody's helping somebody's family out a whole lot. Somebody's planning on spending a lot of money for a honeymoon. Okay. Yeah, recently you might have chose, do you really want to go ahead with the future, or do you want to revisit the past? You did not choose the past. You chose to move forward with this commitment, with this new future here, taking this big commitment, big life change here. And you moved on from the past. You moved on from this person. That maybe it's also somebody that has feels guilt about leaving somebody in prison. Like maybe their ex is in prison and they finna get married, but they still be thinking about, their ex that was in prison. And if he was out, that's who they would be with. But he ain't out, so it is what it is. All right. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Keep it up in the reverse. Watching. Yeah. Somebody is watching. They can't keep it up. They can't keep watching. Somebody not gonna. You can't keep this up any longer. Somebody is watching. Child. This Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I don't know, honey. Capricorn definitely very significant here. Somebody is not able to keep up some sort of. Somebody is about to start working more. Somebody is working more. It could be something here about somebody trying to keep up appearances, keep up like looking like everything is fine and the money is okay. But somebody is about to start working more. They got to start working more to be able to afford something, to pay for something. Maybe this honeymoon, child. They might be trying to afford to pay for this honeymoon, honey. So they cutting back on other expenses or something. Somebody's partner is saying, look, I can't keep up all the bills and this and that. You're going to have to start working more, helping more. Somebody's telling somebody they got to start working more. They got to start helping more. Okay, you want this honeymoon, maybe you're going to have to put in on it now and take some stress off of them. Yeah. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you got to take some stress off of your boo or something like that, honey. I don't know. Somebody don't want to be stressed about money, so they finna have to start working more. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Okay? It's all right. That's too much. Ain't no way. No way. What else? One more card out of here. Somebody was being childish. Somebody with these initials. Somebody with the initials A, B, D, or C. They was being childish. They know they was being childish. Somebody admitting to being childish. They're like, I know I was being childish with this damn plotting and shit. Let me take off from doing it. Let me get some sense about myself. Let me get some sense about myself here. Somebody is not a mother. Not a mother. Not somebody's baby mama or some child. He love you for you or something here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, some new information finna come in. Oh, somebody already kind of gossiping about something. What's this new information coming in, Spirit? What's this, what Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn need to know? And then we're gonna get tea. We're gonna find out what does Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn need to know, and then we're gonna get some tea on it. So, what's the new information for this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? What does Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn need to know? The gossip that's going on the 5D it has not hit 3D yet, but it's some gossip going on the 5D. It ain't quite hit the 3D yet. So, what is it? Somebody is not gonna do something, not taking a leap of faith, not gonna take a chance. Somebody is not gonna take a chance paying this high priestess. Somebody not finna take a chance. Somebody not doing it. If you had a question if somebody was going to go do something or planning to do something, the answer is no. They're probably not gonna do it. Somebody put an end to a partnership. Somebody gonna put an end to some sort of partnership. Or no, this woman. Who is this high priestess with this money? Somebody got paid to do something and they not gonna be able to do it. No, they're not gonna get it done. Like the answer is no, it's not gonna happen. They're not gonna get it done. I got the energy of somebody like you could save your money or something. Just a sideways. Yeah, they're not gonna give you what you want, what you desire. Judgment. What is this judgment energy? What is this? Somebody needs to be focused on their commitment or that's going to be snatched away from them. Somebody needs to be focused on something like somebody got something good here, but they not really focused on it or something like that. Like it's not good enough or something, or they not appreciative. They not being grateful. It's going to be snatched away from you. I'm telling you. Yeah, it's something going to be snatched from you if you don't start showing that you're grateful or something here, child. Somebody worried about something else instead of what really truly is gonna make them happy or makes them happy. Yeah, like somebody is not gonna something is not gonna go in their favor, no matter if you pay this person or whatever. Something is not gonna go in your favor with this. Somebody trying to do to manipulate something. It's not gonna go in your favor. You're gonna be sad and heartbroken. I'm telling you. So keep your money. Keep your money before it has you tangled up in this mess with everybody else. So you don't be tangled up in a whole bunch of illusions with everybody else. Or something like that, child. Let me get some sticks. It's crazy. You know what that judgment is. Don't get involved in something knowing that you have something to lose. Here is what I'm getting. Somebody does have something to lose. It's also something that somebody could be doing and they don't understand quite how it could be illegal or how it could have them in a legal issue. Somebody could be participating with something and they don't even realize that it could have them in a legal bind. They could be obligated for something legally or something like that. Yeah, somebody like, let me stop being childish. I hear somebody saying it. Somebody like, let me, oh, for real, somebody let me stop. Yeah, some of them failed. And they like wondering if something else is gonna happen. That's what this fool sideways like. Something done failed already in the past, but they trying to pay somebody to do something again, like this high priestess, or maybe they paying for a reading to see if it's gonna happen. But it's failed. It's not gonna something fail redo. Like, child, let it go. Let it go. 28 to 34 is significant. The initials VF, significant. Like somebody already healed something too, so they better not try it again. This is something that I just heard. Like somebody recovered from somebody, or somebody got their money back already in the past, so don't try it again. Somebody did get their money back in the past. They don't need to try it again or do it again. Child, bright. Yeah, the bright idea. Something like that. 14 to 17, sideways. These numbers could be anything, 14 to 17. Something could have happened on the 14th of the month through the 17th of the month. The 14th through the 17th. Something happened and had somebody sad. Like, yeah, somebody was definitely going through something very saddening, very drastic, life changing, the 14th through the 17th. Okay. Yeah, somebody like, let me stop being childish. Let me stop. Like, let me just be happy with what I got. Let me stop being childish before I lose what I got, you know. Yeah, dreams and hope. Yeah, you better stop. Stop here. You worry about what you got going on here. And leave something alone or something here like that. Something. Definitely something like that. Yeah, somebody finna have to start working more overtime. Somebody finna be working. I told y'all I ain't laughing at them. I'm laughing at the way the message coming out. Somebody about to be working. Okay? You want that honeymoon, want something. You gotta work. Okay? You ain't finna just sit. Girl, bye. You finna just sit on your ass. You not finna just be sitting on your ass, everybody. A huge shift in the reverse. Yeah. Somebody ain't getting something. Somebody thought they were gonna get a lot of money for something. It ain't happening. Yeah, somebody thought they were about to get some money for something. It ain't happening. Yeah, somebody finna have to work. Go to work. Somebody about to have to go to work. You ain't gonna get that money you thought you was gonna get. Go clock in, bitch. Go clock your ass in. Yeah, keep going right on step. Ancestors are involved. Yeah, somebody ancestors warning them. I'm telling you, like somebody ancestors warning them, like be happy for what you got, for it be snatched away. Something gonna get snatched away now. You never know how it's gonna, your support gonna get snatched away. You better hear me. If you got somebody that's loving you and supporting you, you better do right, be right now. I'm telling you, something going on. Something trying to warn us. It's a warning for this Taurus Virgo Capricorn energy. Taurus Virgo Capricorn. You got some warning here from you, from the higher ups, the 5D. Be happy with what you got or something. Stay open in the reverse. You need to be closed off to some sort of childish activity or something. Don't be open to that. Be closed off. Don't participate in some sort of childish energy or something. Somebody just trying to keep something up. Stop something from being over. Something like that. Yeah. It's somebody here you don't need. Yeah. Be woke. Something can get you in trouble. Something you participating in with these people, with somebody that can get you in trouble. Yes, it can. Even though you don't know it can get you in trouble, yes, you can be pulled into something serious here. Yeah, something like that. What else? Somebody got a very nice rump. Somebody got a big rump here. Florida could be significant. What else? Real talk. They're telling you something for real. These initials could be significant. TN. Yeah, they're telling you something for real. Real talk. What else here? Okay. Flying sideways. What to do now? Just say no. Yeah, you got the option to say yes or no. It's up to you. It's up to you to say yes or no on what to do next, what to do now. Flying sideways. Somebody is afraid to fly, afraid to get on the plane, afraid to fly. Somebody's worried about flying. Somebody was lying about being on the right track. It's somebody here that was never doing the right thing. They was lying about it on the right track in reverse. They didn't know what they was doing. A no good masculine. A Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. He was trying to act like he knew what he was talking about, even though he knew he really didn't know what he was talking about with this unsure in the reverse. Unsure came in the reverse. He didn't know what he was talking about. And he knew he didn't know what he was talking about anyway. Something that was some sort of moon magic is here as well. IN. These initials could be significant. Something they was hiding, he was hiding, she was hiding, that they really didn't know what they was talking about, know what they were doing. They weren't never on the right track. These initials are significant as well. Child. Yeah, masculine energy. It's a man here. This could be a younger man or older man. He was doing something for somebody, child. He was doing something for somebody. Something with chicken bones, animal parts. Something with animal parts. Pig. Something like that, child. Somebody was getting advice from their mama. Something. You know what this is. All right, I'm gone. This I got long enough here, honey. I don't know what these people be having going on. But that's your message. Anything else before I get a love note? I'll try to get y'all an insight. Let me get y'all some insight. Trust and recognition. Trust is an essential. Trust is essential for moving forward. Are you doubting the path ahead? Have faith in the universe plan and in yourself. Take the next step with confidence. Somebody was faking it till they make it as well. Somebody who was faking it till they make it. And also, it was no trust between some people that had something going on here. It's really not no real trust. But yeah, trust is essential for moving forward. To make any plan work, you need to have trust amongst each other. Are you doubting? Somebody is also in doubt about moving forward, making sure they're taking the right making the right decisions, taking the right steps. Okay, it's something to do with a lot of trust here. Recognition. You deserve to acknowledge your accomplishments. Have you been neglecting to celebrate your efforts? Take the time to recognize your progress, no matter how small. It will fuel your growth. Yeah. All right. And last card of love. Are we done? That's too much. I have released. Realized. I have realized so much since we parted ways. Somebody was thinking about their ex. Somebody that they parted ways from. That person could be in prison or not. Somebody was thinking about their ex. They don't realize so much since they broke up with their ex. They don't learn so much about themselves. My loneliness is killing me when you're not around. It's somebody really thinking about their ex or something, child. I truly want to work on this connection. Yeah, somebody going back and forth between their ex and their new spouse or whatever. All right. Thank you for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes.